Cool. So everybody just start to roll your shoulders back. Just some easy stretching. Take your right hand, grab for the left temple, and just stretch the neck over to the right. Release. Left hand to right temple. Slowly bring the neck down. Back to center. Your hands can rest on your knees. Start to close the eyes. Firm up the spine. Sit up tall. So today in our meditation, we're going to focus on pranayama, which is breathing techniques. So first, just start to breathe naturally and notice how you're breathing. While you do that, I'll quickly speak to what we're going to be doing in class today. So today we're focusing on hip opening and hip flexibility stretching. Our hips are a part of our body that holds a lot of stress and emotion. So it's really nice when you can open those up and release some of that stress. Also helps if any of you guys do CrossFit or any type of jiu-jitsu or any active sport, including running. It really helps to have limber hips. So I want you to take your right hand and place it on your belly. Take your left hand, place it on your chest. We're going to practice our Dirja breathing, which is also called three-part breathing, where it's a full body breathing technique in yoga. So now I want you to take a big inhale and send the air directly to the close to the bottom of your belly as possible and fill up. Pause. Exhale out the belly. Again, inhale, send the air all the way down, puff up the belly. Exhale, sigh it all out. On the next inhale, send the air to the belly and then up through the rib cage on 3. 1, 2, 3. Down to the belly. Fill it up. More air into the ribs. Hold. Release through the ribs first and then the belly. So you can see we're working our way up here and filling up the lungs. And actually, interesting fact is most humans use only 1/5 of their entire lung capacity. And species that breathe slower live longer. So think about that next time you start panting when you're upset. Another deep inhale to the belly. Keep inhaling, fill up to the ribs. Exhale ribs first. Exhale out the belly. Take one on your own. Next, we're going to complete the 3 parts, and we're going to fill up all the way through the chest up into the collarbone. Deepest inhale yet. Send the breath down to the belly, up through the ribs, into the chest, up to the collarbone. Breathe out through the collarbone, through the ribs, out the belly. Again, deep inhale, belly, ribs, collarbone. Exhale, collarbone, ribs, belly. Again, collarbone, inhale. Oops, sorry, that's wrong. Belly first. Next is ribs. Next is collar. Hold here. Exhale, collar. Collar, ribs, belly. Now place your hands back on your knees, get in a comfortable position. I want you to do 5 of these on your own and make that lead directly into your meditation. And throughout meditation, if you get lost or things come up, I want you to focus back on how you're breathing. Go back to that 3-breath technique to keep your focus there. That will be the intention. The slower, the better. I'll guide you out when we're done. Okay, everybody, on your own time, start to flutter open your eyes. Hopefully the deep breath helped you get deeper into meditation here, our second time doing it together. Lift your arms high towards the sky, palms facing, right arm behind you, left arm in front. Just take an easy twist and look back. Back to center. Bring the hands high, right hand in front, left hand behind you. Use it to twist and look back. Back to center. Now meet me in a tabletop position. We've been here before. Knees hip width distance apart, hands shoulder width distance apart. Try to continue to breathe as deep as you were before during meditation here as we go up and look up. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale it out, cat pose. Tuck in the belly. Inhale, cow, look up. Exhale, cat, round down. Take this 3 more times at your own pace. With a lot of focus on the breath. Once you've done your 3, start to do figure 8 with the hips. So up and around, one side, back and down the other, just to start to loosen up. Take your right leg, straighten it, put the toes down and press through the back heel to give yourself a little calf stretch. Now you rock back and forth. Right knee down, left leg straight, press into the thigh, or press into the heel. Rock back, feel it in the calf. Left leg down. Now we're going to begin to do get our energy going with some work here. So we want to stay with our chin lifted as much as we can while we do these exercises. You're going to take your right knee and press it up as if your foot's pressing at the ceiling, as I am here. As high up as you can on these. Down and up. Down and up. Try not to slouch down or lean forward. Try to keep your back straight, your chin up, your posture good. Keep that leg up high. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Knee down. Fire hydrant, kick out the knee to the right side, like this. Up and down. So out and in. Knee out, knee in. Keep it up. 3, 2. I want you to hold it up on the last one here. And then gently take your right knee and place it right on the outside of the mat so that your knees are spread farther apart. This is the mini frog pose. We'll get to a bigger one later, but just rest here. Maybe take it a couple more inches out. Not too far, we're just starting. Deep breath in, look up. Big exhale. Walk back onto the mat with your right knee. And we'll begin to lift the left leg. Knee up, chin up. Tighten through the core. Tighten the glutes while you lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight into left side fire hydrant, lift the knee, out and in, out and in. Keep going. Start feeling it, burn it in the hips. 3, 2, 1. Hold, gently place on the left side outside of the mat. Maybe take a couple more inches outside. Look up. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Walk back to the center of your mat. Back to tabletop. Right leg straightens and lifts. Left arm straightens and lifts. You're going to hold here for a moment. And then we're going knee to elbow. Tuck it in and out. In and out. Round down through the elbow. Up and out. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Release down. Deep breath in. Side out. Right arm straight in front of you. Left leg back. Pause. Look up through the fingertips. Elbow to knee. And out. In and out. Keep it going. Keep breathing. The breath will help. Three, 2, 1. Release down. Cow pose, inhale. Cow pose, exhale down. Lift your knees. Place your hands about hands width distance in front. Prepare for plank. Lift up, hips up. Hands are pressing down. Core is tight. We're moving to side plank. You can either take this on your elbows or take it full arm's length, but rotate out and look and reach the right arm to the sky. Side plank. On the forearms or straight arms, either one. Hips are lifted. Right arm down. Back to center, back to plank. Other side, flip over. Left arm reaches to the sky. Hips are lifted, don't let them sag down, and breathe. Okay, left arm down. Back to the knees. We're going to flow through an upward dog chaturanga from our knee position. So here I want you to lower your belly, a 90-degree angle with your elbows like a shelf. Tuck your toes under, press through the mat, look up, shoulders back. Upward facing dog. Relax the butt. Flip the toes. Maybe in downward dog. Take the hips high. Press the palms in the mat. Drive through your heels. Walk out your dog. Take whatever movements feel good for the first down dog of the day. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On your next inhale, walk your feet up to meet your hands. Lift up halfway. Forward fold down. Slow and control, really, really slow. Rise up the entire body until the head comes last. Once your head is up, your arms will rise, palms facing each other. Hands to heart center. Deep breath in, lift the arms back up. Exhale, prayer down through the heart. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, sit on your chair, tuck the butt, lift the arms, fingertips pressing outward towards the sky, shoulders away from ears. Tailbone is tucked. So imagine you're pressing your belly button against the back side of your upper portion of your body. So core is tight. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Hold down again and step the right foot back. Knee to the mat. Rise up. One breath here. Hands to the mat, right foot meets left. Immediately back in chair pose, arms lifted. Sitting on the chair, hand through heart center, forward fold. Halfway lift up. Forward fold, back down. Take the left leg, bring it back. Left knee to the ground, rise up. Keep breathing. Flip the back toes, hands to the back, step through to the front. Meet me in chair, hands to the sky. Quickly here, forward fold. Halfway lift. Now here, as we go back into plank and have a chaturanga, we can either step back if you've never done it, or you can lean forward, pressing your palms down, lift, and fly back all the way if you feel comfortable. Bend the arms, go back down into upward facing dog. press through the mat, shoulders back. And now just meet me back in a child's pose. So no down dog. We'll take a moment here to breathe and rest. Sit on your heels. Take the hands maybe a couple inches farther out than where you landed. Relax the head to the mat. Relax the jaw. Breathe. Rise up to your knees slowly. And take your right foot, place it forward in front of you. Lift the arms high like we had them before. You're breathing, pressing through that front foot. Inhale, reach the right hand down to the mat. Left arm stretches to the right. So this is just a mini little side stretch here while keeping your balance. Right arm high, left arm towards the mat. Stretch to the right, left. Back to center. Clasp your hands together. Place them about an inch behind your knee. Lean forward, press forward while pressing your hands back to lift your chest. So this should be stretching your back left quad. Your torso is lifting. Pressing through that front knee. Slow and control, straighten the right leg into a half split. You can bend the knee. I know you're not going to be straight here. That's fine. Fingertips to mat and just lean forward. Stretching through the right leg. Now bring your front right leg back to a bend. Take the right arm lifted high, left arm to the mat. We're doing a mini twist here. And then we've done this before where we reach for that back left leg, foot over the top, over the toes. If you can't, just press into the right hip and use that to twist and look up. Breathing. Left foot down. Left foot meets the right, up at the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Now we'll take our right leg, step it back. Right knee to mat. Raise up. Deep breath in. Rise up with the chest, deep breath out. Take your left fingertips to the mat as far as you can. Reach over towards the right side with your right arm. Left side with your right arm. Back up to center. Left arm down. Right arm up. Reaches to the, right arm down, left arm up. Backwards. Back to center, both arms up, clasp the hands together, press the top side of the front thigh, lean forward, press forward, create resistance by pressing your palms into the front leg, moving your torso up. Breathing, pressing. Release the hands, fingertips to mat, straighten the left leg as much as you can. Take the stomach towards the knee. Great. Left knee back up, right hand down, left arm rises for the twist. Reaching for the back right foot over the top, pulling it towards the butt, using it to twist, look up and breathe. Gently release, right foot down. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Knees down, child's pose again. Up to tabletop, flip the toes, press it back into downward facing dog. Meet me here. Take a moment to get settled. Feeling comfortable in your down dog, pressing, elbows out, hips lifted. Inhale, raise the right leg and open up the hip. So this is three-legged dog. Try to keep equal weight in both of the palms, not too much on the left hand. Open the hip up, knee facing the ceiling. Feel it open and start to do circles up and around. They don't have to be big circles, just get some movement going through the hips. Down, up and around. Reverse, circle the other direction. Both palms are stable, pressing equal weight. Lift the left leg, press it through to between the hands, step through. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Take your left foot up to meet the right. Meet me in chair pose once more, really quick. Down to prayer, front of your heart. We're still sitting down in our chair here. On your next inhale, prayer twist to the right. So have the left elbow pressed in against the outside of the right leg. Using that to force the twist upward, look up. Slowly and controlled. If you need to take a couple steps for this, that's fine. We're going to take our left foot, and take it straight back. So however you need to get there while keeping your twist. Left leg is now straight. You're still twisting. Hands down to the mat. Left knee down. Take a quick breath here. Raise the left knee back up so your left leg is straight. And take your right foot and put it as far on the outside of the right of the mat as you can. So, doesn't need to be too far. As long as it's on the outside of your mat, that's fine. From here, we're going to move to lizard pose. So, if this is enough of a stretch for you, then just stay here the whole time. If you want more, take it down to your elbows and forearms to get more of a stretch in the right hip. If all of this is too much, you can always drop your left knee, but I encourage you to keep your left leg straight. So wherever you end up, just breathe here. Send the breath into the right hip. Focus. Breathe through the uncomfortability. You can do it. If you're on your elbows, rise up. Take the right leg back to meet the left and twist directly into a side plank with your right arm lifted. Inhale. Exhale. Right arm down. Back to the knees. Move through your chaturanga or just meet me in downward facing dog. So if you're doing chaturanga, plank, Forward 2 inches. Build a shelf with your elbows. Flip the toes, press up, chest lifted, upward facing dog. Flip the toes, press back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Left leg rises high, three-legged dog, opening up the hip. Equal weight in both hands. Start to rotate in circles, down and up with the left leg. Reverse. All right, left leg rises, step through between the hands. Deep breath here. Right leg steps up to meet the left. Chair pose, look up, lift up. Hands to heart. Prayer twist to the left. Pressing the palms together, twisting up. On your next inhale, slow and controlled, however you need to. Step the right foot back all the way till it's straightened. You're still the same in the upper portion of your body. You're pressing through the twist. Right leg straight. Deep breath in. Exhale, back to center. Hands on mat. Left foot walks to the outermost edge of your mat. As far as you can get it. Right leg is straight. Stay here. Or if you have it in you, drop down to your elbows to get a bigger opening of the left hip. Send a deep inhale into the left hip. Exhale it out. Again, inhale. Side out. If you want to, we're not doing them today, but if you want to add on to this, I like to do push-ups from here on both sides. It's fun and it opens up the hip even more. Okay, step the left foot back to center. Now place it back on top of the right and twist into a plank on your left side, side plank. Lift the hips. Left arm to mat. Drop to the knees. Child's pose for a couple breaths. All right. Press up through tabletop and then walk your knees up. Move to a yogi squat. So this is what it's supposed to look like, but you can have your heels lifted if you can't have them on the ground. It's okay if they're up. But get into a position that feels comfortable. Hands together at prayer. You're using your elbows to press against the inside of your legs to lift up the torso. Opening up the hips. On your next inhale, left hand to the ground, right arm up to the sky, and you're going to wave goodbye to the stress and the bad emotions that are stuck in the right hip. Right arm down. Left arm up, twist to the left. Bye-bye stress. Take a wave. Left arm down. One more deep inhale, and as you inhale, press into the legs. More stretch in the hip. Exhale. Hands to mat. And just slowly start to lift up your butt. Bring your feet together. Now, if you can, curl down into a ball so your heels will rise. You'll give yourself a quick hug. Now you're on the balls of your feet. So let's try for a balance challenge. You're going to stay on the balls of your feet the entire time. So I'm going to start to straighten my legs. If you fall over, it's okay. Get back in it. Heels are lifted. I'm just slowly rising up. My hands are going up to the sky in a mountain pose. Stay here lifted. Hands to heart and slowly bend the knees. Heels are still high. Slowly bend. Back down. Relax here. Slowly and controlled, just start to sit back in the seat. Lay down on your back. Okay. Boat pose. So you're lifted. You can have your legs bent here. You can straighten them for more of a challenge. Your hands are in the sky, similar to how they were in a chair. This is your boat. This is your high boat. Go down to your low boat. And back up again. Down and up. Down and up. Tighten the core. Use the core to pull yourself up and down. On your next inhale, rise up to boat. Hands to heart. Slowly lay back, feet to the mat. Deep breath in, sigh out. Now you can place your hands, palms down beside you. Maybe lift up your back and take your body in a little bit so you're more, just get comfortable on your back is what you need to do. Feet are flat on the mat. So it's important here to keep your legs parallel. Don't let them spin out like that. Just try to keep them as straight as possible. And we're going to do some hip lifts. So deep breath in, deep breath out. On your next inhale, rise the butt, hips lift, and down. Up and down. You can also keep this up, but you can clasp your hands under you if you want. Or you can keep them at your sides and use them as leverage to push up. Every time you get to the top, tighten the glutes. Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Gonna hold and lift on 1. Stay here, stay here. Tighten the butt, tighten the glutes, press through the feet, legs together, bring your legs together more. And release down. Put the insides of your feet together so you're in a butterfly pose and just flutter your wings for a second. Okay, legs together, knees up. Now straighten the legs as much as you can. Lower down 30 degrees, 60, 2 inches hovering off the floor. Scissor up and down each leg, up and down, as quick as you can. Knees to chest, legs straight, down to 30, 60, 2 inches above, now side to side with the scissors. Actually crossing over each foot, don't skip out. Knees up, Deep breath in, deep breath out. Straighten the legs. Now we're going to climb an invisible rope. So your shoulders stay lifted, and you grab for the rope, and you go as high as you can, as if you're trying to pull them up to your toes. And then back down. Up the rope, higher, back down. Keep going with these at your own pace, but every time try to creep up a little bit more. Come down for the last time. Move to happy baby. So this is a relaxing pose, but just take it however you need to. My brother, he's 6'5", and he took it like this. So he was trying, but that's not accurate, but go as much as you can. You're gonna bend your knees, your back is flat. You're gonna grab for the outside of each foot, right about in the center. Lean back, and then use your hands to drive your knees closer towards the ground. So you might end up somewhere like this. Drive the knees to the ground. Give your back a little mini massage. See if you can feel it on the mid-back. Feels really nice if you rock side to side. You can play around with baby ninja, which is a straightening of the legs. Just for fun. If not, that's fine. Breathe here. Take the massage in the back. All right, slowly release. Rock and roll the length of the mat a couple times, or however many times it feels good to, until you're back on your feet. Now forward fold. Walk your feet to the outside of the mat and just hang there. Relax, let the jaw release. Let gravity take your head down. Maybe grab for each elbow. All right. Feet come together. And actually, we're going to step back. I want you to meet me on your knees. So we're going to do quite a few variations of pigeon, which are really good for the hips. We're going to start with a really fun one that you may or may not be able to do. It's a balance challenge, but let's try it. So take the left foot, put it out in front, like you see here. Take the right arm, place it on the mat. We've been at this twist before many times, so twist the left arm up. We've also done this where we grab for the right leg and we use it to twist and look up. Now, if you can, keep your keep your foot in the left hand. And the goal here is to lift up the entire body and then also grab the right foot with the right hand. So basically you're lifting chest slowly, grabbing the foot with the right arm, pressing through the left foot. That's what keeps you balanced. Lifting the chest and looking forward. Try it. If you fall, it's okay. No big deal. Good job. Gently release. Left leg back, right leg forward, other side. Deep breath in, look up, reach up with the right arm. Grab for the left foot. Take a moment to twist, looking up. Okay, turn back to center and start to press through your right foot on the mat. Grab with the left hand, left foot, press up, chest forward, shoulders back, chin high. This is king pigeon pose, if you got it. Job. Left foot releases down. Now take your left foot up to beat the right. Slowly rise up to stand. Hands high, hands to heart center. Okay, take a moment to start to ground down through your feet. When you do balance pose and standing, sometimes it feels good for the bottom foot that you're balancing on to have like a pressing up and inward of the arch of the foot. Take your right knee up, left hand to left hip, and all we're going to do is take that right knee and bring it outward. Breathing, look forward, find a point of focus somewhere. Right knee back to center, step it down. Right hand to right hip, lift the left knee, take the leg, press it out. Chest is high, spine is straight. Press a little bit more into the left leg, open the hip, back to center. Hands high, deep breath in, exhale out, Samasthiti, hands to heart. Moving to a figure four, so hands rise, right knee lifts. You're gonna make a number 4 with your body by placing your right leg just about 2 inches above your left knee. So if you kind of look at the shape of my body, it looks like a 4. Either stay here, if this is as much as you can do, or put your hands to your heart. Slowly bend, so you're gonna start to feel it in the right hip. You can stay here and focus on the balance, or if you can, lean forward, press your fingertips towards the mat. This may be as far as you can go. If it is, I want you to just pulse up and down to continue to stretch the right hip. If it's in your practice, if you want to play around with a float, you're going to take your hands down. You're going to jump back about a foot with distance. You're going to make a shelf with your arms. Now this is a flying pose. You're going to nestle your foot across it and lift your leg. Look up with the chin. If you can't do it, that's fine. I don't expect you to do it the first time. No matter where you are, start to come out, lifting up through prayer. Jog, shake out the right leg. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Take your left knee, bring it up, place it over the right leg. Same figure 4 position as you did on the other side. Hands to prayer. Stay here if you want. Just balance. Fingertips to mat if you want to take it further. If you're here, don't skimp out on the pulses. This is where you really open up the hip. If you want a balance challenge, palms to mat, fingers spread apart, jump about a foot back, create a shelf, lift the right foot, look up, chin up, tighten the core, back down. Inhale, rise through prayer. Standing tall, shake the left leg. Take a moment. Now meet me at facing sideways horizontal on your mat. We're gonna try to take our legs out as far as we can. If it's here, that's okay. You can go all the way to the outside edges of the mat, even better. If not, that's okay, you'll get there with time. Deep breath in. With a flat back, forward fold over. You can grab for your ankles and use that to pull your stomach and your head underneath your body. If you guys have headstand in your practice, you can take that here. Or you could take a half headstand where you just place your elbows on your feet on your elbows. So I'll show you what it looks like. Head to mat. Elbows to knee, you can just lift here. Or if you have headstand, straighten the legs. Play around with it wherever you are. Don't ever do it, don't hurt yourself. Meet me back in wide leg forward fold. Now press your hands as far out in front of you as you can. And then very, very gently, we're going to take ourselves down to our knees. So after we did our leg lifts, we ended up in a mini frog pose. I want you to try to extend farther out if you can. So go down as far as you can, keeping your pelvis in line with your knees. So no slouching back or forward. Big hip opener here, frog pose. Everyone come down to the forearms and stay here and breathe. This is where it might hurt. Breathe into it. Slowly and gently press yourself up. However you need to, come and meet me in a sitting position on your mat. Maybe flip back into, or actually, you can stay wherever. So we've done this before, butterfly pose, so you're gonna bring your feet touching each other. Bring them out as far as you can, away from the pelvis. Grab the feet, pull in with your chest, lift the chest, straighten the back, look up. One deep breath. Okay, bring your feet as close to your pelvis as you can. Grab the feet, press the elbows down, bringing your knees as close to the mat as you can get them. Okay, exhale, lift up. Take your right leg, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna place your right knee in the crease of your arm, and you're gonna take your right foot and try to place it in the crease of your left arm as much as you can. And then you're just gonna cradle your leg like it was a baby. So you want the right portion of the bottom part of your leg to be straight. Try not to slunch it over and down. Try to make it directly a straight line and rock the baby. So just rock back and forth, a nice little pull of the hips. Okay, gently release. Grab for the left leg, same thing. Bottom left foot, inner portion of the right arm, left arm out, inner portion of the left knee. Grab for the hands, straighten the leg, and rock back and forth. Okay, slowly release down. Meet me on your back. So half pigeon, take your right leg, put it over the left knee is bent. On your inhale, you're gonna reach up and grab for below your left flat thigh or your left calf. You're gonna use that to press into the chest. Pull both legs forward. Breathe. Keep pulling. Release. Right foot down, left leg on top of right. Same thing, other side. Grab for the right leg wherever you did on the other side and pull. Deep breaths. And release. So we've done king pigeon, half pigeon. We're going to end on full pigeon, which is the hardest. So flip over. Meet me in down dog. Raise the left leg high. Bring your left knee to meet your left hand as far up as you can. Place it on the mat. Take your right foot, press it back, straighten it. Make sure that left leg is straight as you can get it. If this is all you can do, that's okay. Just stay here with your chest lifted and breathe. If you can take more, go down to your elbows. You can go all the way down as the full expression of the pose. Flatten everything out. This is where the negative shit comes up. Sorry for kids. This is where you're really going to feel it. You're going to get mad. Don't let it defeat you. Keep breathing. Gently rise up. Flip the right toes to a really, really quick three-legged dog. Just to stretch that left leg back out. Place it back down on your mat. Immediately right leg high. Step right knee to right arm. Place it down on the mat. Look over your right shoulder to straighten the left leg. Take it back a couple inches. Press up with the mat. Stay here if you're good. If you want more, down to the forearms. The most, flatten out through the back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Don't let it get to you. Breathe through it. You can do it. Slowly start to rise up. Same thing. Quick three-legged dog stretch to the right. Come down, flip over. Lay down on your back into Shavasana, legs out, arms out. Equal weight through the body. Try the deep 3-part breath. On 3, 1, 2, 3, belly, ribs, collarbone, out, collarbone, ribs, belly. Take one more on your own and meet me in Shavasana. Slowly start to bring movement back into the body. Wiggle the toes, the fingers. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your knees up. Roll over to your favorite side. Doesn't matter. Really slow movements. Push yourself up. Take whatever version of the seated position feels natural. Eyes closed, hands to heart. Thank you guys for doing this with me again. I hope you enjoyed it. Hands to third eye. Namaste.